Look how fast everyone's running. Just fucking booking it. I don't know, there's something really fun to watch about, you know, all those numbers just popping up everywhere. It makes you feel like you're doing a lot more DPS than you actually are. Well, I guess technically, if we're going by the standard of DPS, you are doing a shitload more DPS per second if you speed everything up. Anyway, my name is Cassette, and I play WoW. And ever since WoW Hobbs took a break, I haven't seen many WoW commentaries and what have you, other than, you know, TankSpot and the kind of bigger websites with their official guides to how to rate. So I'm kind of trying this out just to add a second opinion, you know, an unofficial voice to a lot of encounters and whatever. You know, I don't know. This will just turn into whatever it turns into. This is the first episode, or if were you going to call it episodes of what I hope to be a long series. So yeah, this is my first attempt, our first attempt as a guild at Toravon the Ice Watcher, I think his name is. And yeah, it's 10-man obviously, and so, you know, judging by the last boss, you don't really need much strategy. You just kind of go in and burn the boss. There is a strategy to this. He does cast these frozen orb things that range need to get on, that damage the melee and the tank. And he does do this kind of like AoE splash ice thing that increases frost damage. But other than that, it's basically just a tank and spank the entire time. And yeah, I would say he's almost easier than the previous one, the Fire Watcher dude, which I completely forgot his name. You know, after Emelon, I stopped trying with the names. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Just stand, press 2, press 4, press 2, press 4, Shift E. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much you can say in regards to the fight. I mean, like I said, the strategy is fairly simple. Right there, you see the AoE thing. But yeah, like this isn't 25 man. It's not rocket science. You know, you're not going to wipe the raid by not killing the orb or something, but you will make it very difficult on your healers if you don't. So yeah, I guess I could give a little introduction to myself as a player. I don't want to say I'm a long-time raider or a long-term raider, but I've been raiding for maybe a year, maybe a little longer. And yeah, I'm not going to say I'm the best player in the world. I'm definitely not the best player in the world. I'm not even probably the best player. Yeah, I'm definitely not the best player on my server either. I am, as a matter of fact, the failed to win ratio for my character is probably like 7-1. Yeah, definitely 7-1, if not more. I mean, if you notice in this, I don't even put on Hunger for Blood until like 30 seconds of the fight, and I'm constantly forgetting to stealth into the fight, so I have overkill without having to burn my banish. So yeah, this is my main right here. I'm on Magtheridon, the server. Battle group Ruin, I think. I'll have to check on that though. I'm not super big into PvP, so I couldn't really tell ya. But yeah, so gear-wise, I'd say I'm in the top bracket. I mean, I've been missing a lot of Ice Crown Citadel raids lately due to some scheduling issues, but I mean, I'm in pretty much straight 245s. So, with the exception of, I think, my Dark Moon card and my Needle Encrusted Scorpion. Oh, and my hands. I didn't know this until a few days ago when I was wondering why the fuck I still have 232 hands. But you cannot get 245 gloves from the badge vendor, which kind of sucks because I have a stockpile of them by now. Yeah, so it's either I run TOC 25 with my main instead of my alt, which doesn't make much sense, or I just wait for them to drop in Ice Crown Citadel. Yeah. And here he comes. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Timing is a little bit off. bad loot, just horrible loot, nothing I could use. But yeah, it's easy. Like literally, we ran in with basically no perception of the fight, other than one person saying "kill the orbs," and we downed it. I mean, sure, 25 man is significantly harder or something, but 10 man is easy mode. Yeah, so I mean, I'm just honestly filling up time with random talking, because I really have nothing else to say this first episode. It wasn't really pre-prepared. I just felt like since this is patch day, I should say something or put out a video or something. You know, there was some news, I guess. I mean, the last cinematic, or the ending cinematic for the Lich King was data mined up yesterday. It's pretty cool. You know, I was watching it and I noticed that all WoW cinematics look pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm probably gonna get flamed for this and whatever, but the visuals are sucky. That's just how it is. Most machinima videos are. There's no facial expression, and, you know, it's very kind of cookie cutter and what have you. But it's the soundtrack. It is the background track that really like brings it all in. Like, look at the Wrathgate thing. I mean, if I was just watching it with just the dialogue the voice acting and the cinematics, it would not be as impactful and as epic as it was with the background music. Just the orchestra in the background and the little kid going, oh, yeah, that was pretty bad. Hope it didn't blow out your ears. Yeah, but it was pretty good. Actually, I know somebody who predicted the next Lich King, and he was right. Which is funny, because when he told me who he thought it was, I like the lore of WoW, but I'm not super deep into it, so I didn't know who he was. So as soon as the cinematic came out, my friend was like, "Dude, fuck!" I looked him up, and yeah, pretty cool. Now we know where the fire theme of Cataclysm comes from. So yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll cut it off here because the video's ended. But be sure to check my videos in the future for something better, maybe more informative and filled with lots of fun extras. Yeah. Peace.